I'm sorry to ask this, Bethany. It's humiliating, really. But do you think you could send me some money?
What? Wait, money? What's going on, Mom? Are you okay? Did something happen? Are you in trouble?
No, nothing dangerous. It's just I used up all of my savings to help Kate pay off some debts. Now I'm living off my pension, but even that's not enough to cover things anymore. So I thought, if you could help a little, just for the time being, I'd be so grateful. Even a few hundred would make a big difference.
Hold on, what do you mean debts? Kate? Are we talking about Kate? As in your golden child who always followed the rules, studied hard, and never broke a curfew? What happened?
That's the thing. I think that same seriousness is what got her into this mess. She was having problems at work, pretty bad ones it seems. Apparently she wasn't getting along with her team or her manager, and she just quit. One day, out of nowhere, she came back home with her bags packed.
She quit her job? Kate?
I know, I was shocked too, but she was so drained, Bethany, like all the life had gone out of her. She'd been working herself into the ground for years, and I think she just hit her limit. I told her maybe it was time to take a break, to treat this moment like a kind of summer vacation from adulthood. You know, rest, reset, recharge.
Yeah, knowing her, I bet that suggestion didn't go over well.
Exactly. She couldn't handle being unemployed, not even for a few weeks. She felt like a failure, kept saying she was falling behind while her peers were thriving, so instead of breathing, she panicked. She started applying everywhere, but no one called her back. Then, in her desperation, she got pulled into one of those multi-level marketing schemes.
No way, not Kate.
It's true. You know how they say those scams prey on sincere people, the ones who work hard and don't question authority. That's Kate in a nutshell. She believed the promises. They told her if she just worked hard and invested up front, she could earn thousands. So she poured money in, and when she didn't see results, she poured in more.
Oh my God. How deep did it go?
By the time she finally realized it was a scam, she'd already racked up nearly $10,000 in debt. She was heartbroken, ashamed. She couldn't even look me in the eye when she confessed.
$10,000? Mom, that's not just a mistake. That's a full-blown disaster.
I know, but what was I supposed to do? She's my daughter. She was already broken from quitting her job, and then this. I couldn't let her drown. So I took every last bit of my savings and paid off the debt. All of it.
Wait, everything? You used all your savings?
Yes, every cent. And now all I've got is the pension, which barely covers groceries. And Kate still hasn't found another job. She keeps going to interviews, but nothing. Even getting to the interviews costs money. Train fares, taxi rides. That's why I reached out. I wanted to ask unless I was really at my limit.
I can't believe this. I mean, I knew Kate had been quiet lately, but I never imagined something like this was happening behind the scenes.
Neither did I. She's trying so hard, but I see the weight in her eyes every morning. She thinks she ruined her life, and I don't know how to convince her otherwise. She's just lost.
God, poor Kate. I remember when we were younger, she always had this unshakable sense of purpose. She had a plan for everything. To see her like this must be killing her.
It is. She hides it, but I can tell. She wakes up before me every morning, puts on a suit, even if she's not going anywhere, just to feel like she's doing something right. And when rejection emails come, she reads them in silence. She doesn't cry anymore. It's like she's used to it now. And that terrifies me.
God, Mom.
Bethany, I know you have your hands full. A newborn, a household to run. I hate asking. But if there's any way you could send maybe $1,500 just to hold us over until she finds something.
$1,500 is a lot, Mom.
I know. It doesn't have to be all at once. Even smaller amounts would help. Just something to cover train fares, food, and maybe ease the pressure a little. It won't be forever, just until Kate gets back on her feet. She will get back on her feet. I believe that with all my heart. But right now, we're stuck.
Let me think. Honestly, we're stretched thin too. The baby's needs alone are overwhelming. But you're right. Rushing into another job could just land Kate in another toxic situation. If she ends up in a black company or working herself sick again, we'd just be back to square one.
Exactly. She needs time, but time costs money, and I've run out of both.
Okay, I'll do it. We'll find a way. I'll talk to Mark about moving some things around and see where we can cut back. Until Kate finds a stable job, I'll send her what we can each month.
Really? Bethany, I don't even know what to say. Thank you. I know this isn't fair to you, not with everything you've got going on. You just had a baby, and now your mother is asking you for money. I feel like such a failure.
Don't say that. You're not a failure. You're doing what any mother would do, protecting her daughter. If anything, I admire you more for it. And look, if this is the one thing I can do right now, if this is how I can support my sister, then I'm going to do it.
You're such a good girl. Thank you, Bethany, from both of us.
Just promise me one thing. If things get worse, or even if they just feel like too much, you'll tell me. Don't carry this alone anymore.
I promise, and thank you again. You have no idea how much this means to me. Enough already! How long do you expect me to keep sending money to your stupid and poor family? Isn't it time you started taking care of your own household?
What?
For months, I've been sending money to my older sister, and what do I get? Not even a single thank you. Instead, you're asking for more? Don't you feel any shame as a parent? If things are that tight financially, you shouldn't have had 3 kids.
Wait a second, Kate. You keep talking about sending money and asking for more, but I don't understand what's going on.
What? You're getting $1,000 a month from me and still talk like that? Seriously?
Please, calm down. Let's try to talk this through calmly.
Don't mess with me. Do you think it's natural for a sister to serve her older sister? You just keep popping out kids without thinking. Then when money runs low, you rely on family to bail you out? What do you think I am? I can't keep sending you money. I'm done helping your poor, overcrowded family.
What? I'm the one sending money, you know.
What? You're sending money? What do you mean by that?
Calm down, I said. It's not like I'm receiving money. In fact, I've been giving the family $1,500 every month. So why am I being blamed for something I have no part in?
$1,500 to your parents every month? Why are you sending so much to your parents?
Because you became unemployed and racked up tens of thousands of dollars in debt. Mom reached her limit and came crying to me. After helping you pay it off, her savings were zero. She asked me to support the household expenses at least until you find a job, so I've been managing to send $1,500 monthly. And yet, here we are. What the hell is going on?
What? I never quit my job, and I don't have any debts. I'm so careful, I don't even have a credit card.
What did you just say?
What's going on here? I'm sending you $1,000 a month, and you're sending $1,500 back to your parents? This conversation isn't making any sense.
I deposit money into Mom's account every month. Do you seriously not know about this?
No idea. I was transferred to the local branch and moved back home this year. But I've been contributing to the household, and Mom has her pension. She should be able to live comfortably. You don't really need to be sending money.
Then what about the story that you got involved in some multi-level marketing scam and racked up $10,000 in debt? Mom told me that.
What? I would never get involved in something like that. You know I'm super cautious, right?
Yeah, that's why I believe you wouldn't fall for something shady. Sounds like we need to question Mom thoroughly.
Yeah, Mom was the one who asked me to send money to you. She cried and begged me to help you. She said you had just had your 3rd child and your husband got fired. She wanted me to support you and the adorable kids.
Fired? More like he's been continuously losing money. Ugh, fine, leave this to me. Can you just pretend nothing's happening and keep living at home like usual?
But wouldn't it be quicker if I confronted Mom directly? We live together now.
Well, you can't just confront her bluntly. I need to prepare first, so there's no way out when I question her. So please cooperate for a bit.
I get it now. All right, I'm leaving this to you. If you need anything, just call me. Also, I'm sorry for calling you a poor, stupid family before. I lost my temper.
Don't worry about it. I'll start making preparations right away.
You won't believe what I just heard. Kate's at it again. She told me she wants to become a housewife and join a matchmaking agency. And get this, she needs $5,000 for the entry fee and another $1,000 for monthly dues. And guess who she expects to pay for all of it?
What? She's asking you again, isn't she?
She says she's struggling with her night shifts and can't find a better job. So yes, she came to me, and I was hoping, just this once, you might be able to help again.
Are you serious? You're asking me to send another $6,000 on top of the money I've already sent? This is getting insane.
I know it's a lot. I wouldn't ask if there were any other way. But Bethany, this might be her only shot. She's already burned out from work, and I'm afraid if she keeps trying to push herself, she'll break. Marriage might be the only stable path left for her now. It's like a permanent job, right?
A permanent job, huh? Being a housewife is a form of work, I get that. And maybe being flexible about options isn't a bad thing. Not everyone fits into the corporate mold, I guess.
Exactly. So, can I count on your help? Kate is still young. If she joins a good agency, I'm sure she'll meet someone soon. And maybe then she won't even need the monthly membership payments for long.
All right, if that's the case, I'll help. But in the most efficient, long-term way possible.
Really? Oh, sweetheart. You're such a good daughter. Thank you so much. If you could send the $6,000 to the usual account, I'll make sure Kate gets started right away. The sooner the better, right?
Then I'll go ahead and list the family home for sale.
What?
It's the smartest, most flexible solution, don't you think? If you need cash fast, selling the house makes the most sense. We could have a buyer lined up in under a month. But if you're in a hurry, maybe you could pack your things and move out by tonight? That way I can start the process first thing tomorrow morning.
Wait, what are you talking about? Why would you sell the house?
Because, Mother, it's the only asset you have left. And since you keep asking your daughters to fund your debts, the only help I can offer now is to assist in selling this place. I know someone who works in real estate. I'll have them come and take a look.
Debt? What debt? Kate's debt is already taken care of. I used all my savings to help her. There's nothing left to worry about anymore.
Kate never had any debt, and she never lost her job either. Every single story you fed me, it was all a lie. All of it, Mother.
What are you talking about?
The $10,000 debt from some multi-level marketing disaster? That wasn't Kate. That was you. The marriage agency fees? Not for Kate either. All of it. Every lie was your own mess. And you've been using your daughters to cover it up.
No, that's not. How did you?
I started noticing inconsistencies when I talked to Kate. Every conversation led to more contradictions, so I did some digging. And then, right on cue, someone from the neighborhood called me.
Called you? Who?
Someone who's fed up with your constant pestering. They asked if I could please get you to stop trying to rope them into your latest pyramid scheme. You've been hounding them, harassing their families, even trying to sell products door to door.
That's not harassment. I'm only trying to help people. These products, yes, they cost a little, but they're good. And if people introduce friends, they can make money too. It's a win-win. I just want to spread a little hope.
Hope? Is that what you call it? You went into debt buying junk you couldn't sell, and when that didn't work, you started lying to your own daughters so we'd bail you out. You tricked us. You manipulated us. All so you could keep chasing some delusional get-rich-quick scheme.
I was just trying to make it work. If I'd had more time, more support, it could have succeeded.
And now what? You're planning to join another scheme? Because I already saw the pamphlet for the next business opportunity on the kitchen table.
I didn't mean for it to get this far.
But it did. And now you've alienated everyone around you. Neighbors want nothing to do with you. Your daughters are done with you. So unless you're ready to pay off your own mess, there's only one solution left.
You don't mean it. You can't just sell the house. This is our home. Your home, too.
I wish it didn't have to come to this, but I'm done. Kate is done, and we're not giving you a single cent more.
But the memories, the family dinners, the birthdays.
Memories don't pay the bills. And you made sure this house became more of a liability than a home. You've turned everything into a lie. Even now you're still trying to guilt us with sentiment.
I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Then take responsibility. Face what you've done. If you want any kind of help, the only thing I'm offering is to oversee the sale of this house. That's it. No more money, no more lies.
I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything. When you're ready, truly ready, to let go of all this, call me. Until then, consider this the last time I step in. You're on your own now.
Bethany, hey, thank you for everything, really. I know you handled the property sale, the paperwork, and Mom's new place all by yourself. I feel awful for leaving all that to you.
Don't be silly. It's the least I could do. Honestly, I should be the one apologizing for rushing you out of the house so suddenly. I just really wanted to get the family home sold as quickly as possible.
It's totally fine. I managed to rent a place near my office in no time, so things actually worked out better than expected. But, there's something else. Another mess just started brewing.
What do you mean, another mess?
Our aunt, she just stormed into my place without warning, like literally showed up at my front door yelling. It was chaos. She said she'd heard I abandoned Mom and took all her money. It was so surreal, I didn't even know how to respond.
What? Wait, has she been calling you too?
Oh yeah, nonstop. Calls, texts, voicemails that are basically lectures. Has she tried anything with you?
No, nothing. I haven't gotten a single call or message from anyone. What the hell is going on?
Turns out, Mom's been spreading stories around to our relatives. You know, telling them things like, my own daughters abandoned me after everything I did for them. Or, they sold my home, took all my money, and dumped me in some lonely place to rot.
She said what?
I know. She's twisting the story to make herself look like the tragic, discarded mother. And worse, some of them are actually buying it. A few relatives have even lent her money out of pity. They're calling her brave and heartbroken.
Unbelievable. She's learned nothing. After everything, after all the lies, the manipulation, the guilt tripping, she's still playing the same game. Still trying to make herself the victim.
It's like she can't live unless she's getting sympathy or someone to control. I don't even know if she realizes how destructive she's being anymore.
All right, then it's time we deal with this. Again. Leave it to me. I handled her once, I'll do it again.
Are you sure? Maybe I should talk to her directly this time. I mean, she's in her new place, but it's still close by. I could just go over there and...
No, not yet. That's exactly what she wants. You showing up emotional, off balance. She'll spin it into another sob story. My daughter came to yell at me after all I've suffered. No, we have to be smarter this time. Let me plan this out properly. We need proof, timing, and an airtight conversation where she has nowhere to escape.
I see. You're right. She's a master at turning the tables if we're not prepared. All right, I trust you. I'll stay quiet and low-key for now, but seriously, if there's anything I can do, just say the word. And I'm really sorry again about earlier. Calling you a burden, making that stupid poor big family comment, I was just so angry and confused. It wasn't fair to you.
Don't mention it. We were both lied to. It wasn't your fault. If anything, this whole mess just proves how much Mom's manipulations messed us up. We got pitted against each other when we should have been on the same side from the start. So I hear you've been going around telling the relatives all kinds of stories. Stuff that's not even true. Or maybe, should I say, half-truths twisted into some kind of sob story? I didn't know you were this good at lying.
Oh, please, I haven't lied about anything. I'm only telling the truth. My daughter's abandoned me. Isn't that the reality? You left me alone and broke and helpless after everything I did for you. A mother struggling with debt, completely ignored by her own children. What kind of daughters forget the sacrifices their mother made? Honestly, it's disgusting. I raised you, and this is the thanks I get?
You know what? You're right about one thing. It is disgusting. But not in the way you think. And since you've already decided we're such horrible daughters, maybe it's time we just make it official. How about we cut all ties once and for all?
What? What did you just say?
I said we should go no contact. I was actually planning to visit once in a while. Maybe bring the kids. Let them know their grandmother, even if we were living apart. But after all this, no, I'm done. We won't be seeing each other again, and you can forget about any support from me in your old age. Take care of yourself.
Wait, hold on. You're seriously cutting me off? You're not just saying that out of anger.
Of course I'm serious. You've been telling people we're cruel, ungrateful, heartless. Fine, let's live up to the image. That way you won't have to lie anymore.
What are you even saying? This is the part where you realize you went too far and apologize. You're supposed to say, "I'm sorry, Mom, we shouldn't have sold the house." You're supposed to come running back telling me, "Let's live together again and make things right." Why won't you say it? Why aren't you begging me for forgiveness like you're supposed to?
Unbelievable. Do you even hear yourself? You went around trashing us to the family so we'd feel guilty enough to come crawling back? That was your master plan?
I just wanted you to see how much you hurt me. If I made you feel a little guilty, maybe you'd realize you went too far. I thought you'd come back and say we could be a family again. That maybe you'd let me live with you like before. Why won't you say that? Why won't you say that? Because you don't deserve it. You never did. Kate, you're there too? I've been here the whole time, reading, and I think we've all heard enough. You've used guilt, money, lies, whatever you could to control us for years. And now you're shocked it doesn't work anymore? You think I did all that just for fun? You think I enjoyed begging my own children for help? You weren't begging. You were scheming. You've always seen us as tools, ATMs when you wanted money. Emotional punching bags when you felt lonely. And when that wasn't enough, you painted yourself as a victim so everyone else would turn on us. That's not true. I never stole from you. Oh, really? Let's talk about that then. You came to me saying Kate didn't have enough money for her school trip. Remember that? You said it was urgent, that she'd be the only kid not going and you needed help. So I gave you money. Every last dollar I had saved for my part-time job. I don't. And then we found out you used that money to pay off a designer handbag you bought on a whim. Kate never went on that trip. You never saved for her in the first place. That was just one mistake. It wasn't just one. You lied to me too. You made up emergencies, fake bills, emotional stories to get me to hand over my paychecks, all while pretending we were a family struggling to survive. But you had money for yourself, always for yourself. We worked from the time we were barely teenagers. We tried to help you. Tried to believe that if we just worked hard enough, sacrificed enough, you'd finally be proud of us, or at least stop lying. But it never stopped. And now? Now you expect us to apologize? To come running back like loyal daughters because you embarrassed us in front of the family? Please. Don't say such lonely things. I know I've made mistakes. I've been a terrible mother. I've lied. I've wasted money. I've acted selfishly. But please, I'm begging you. I'll change. I swear I'll change. No more lies. No more spending. Please, just give me one more chance. Please don't leave me alone. It's too late. We gave you hundreds of chances. And each time, you used our love against us. There's nothing left to salvage anymore. We'll be contacting every relative you spoke to. We'll tell them the truth, calmly, with evidence, and we'll clean up your mess, like always. But this time, you won't be a part of our lives anymore. This is goodbye. Please don't call. Don't visit. Don't try to make this emotional again. You made your choice. Now, we're making ours.
I spoke with Kate, and together we shared the whole truth with all of our relatives. Everyone apologized, saying they were sorry for blindly believing one side of the story. Now they're watching over my mother on our behalf, making sure she doesn't get into trouble again. Apparently, my mother is currently working part-time on a relative's farm. The family keeps a close eye on her to ensure she isn't spending money or anything strange or reckless. It seems they want to protect her from making any more mistakes. Despite all this, my mother cries every day while working hard in the fields, saying over and over that this isn't the life she ever wanted to live. She's struggling with the reality of her situation, but is trying her best to keep going, even if it's painful.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.